Dear friends, in class 9, in 6th chapter lines and angles, we have exercise 6.3 and in exercise 3.3 we are solving third question. In figure, if AB is parallel to DE, so we are given in this figure AB is parallel to DE, angle BAC, this angle BAC is 35 degrees, angle CDE is 53 degrees, and we are asked to find angle DCE, that is this angle DCE. Now see how it can be found. So first thing is draw the figure, write the given things. So in figure we are given AB is parallel to DE. Then angle CDE is equal to 53 degrees, and angle BAC is equal to angle BAE, that is equal to 35 degrees. Please watch carefully. This C is between A and E, so I can say BAC also and I can say BAE also. Now we are asked to find angle DCE. We are asked to find this angle DCE. Now see, watch carefully. AB is parallel to DE. We can consider AE as a transversal. So consider AB parallel to DE and AE as transversal. Don't look at the other part of the figure. Only look at these parts. Three lines. AB parallel to DE and AE as a transversal. So you will get this angle is equal to this angle. The reason is they are alternate interior angles. So we have angle BAE is equal to angle ADEA. Reason is alternate interior angle theorem. We have studied in alternate interior angles are congruent if the lines are parallel and there is a transversal in it. So here we have got this angle equal to this angle, but one of the angle is 35 degrees, so we will get angle DEA is also equal to 35 degrees. Reason is this angle BAE is 35 degrees, it means other must also be 35 degrees. So we have got this angle as 35 degrees. Now consider triangle this CDE. Now consider triangle CDE. We know that sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. That is angle sum property of the triangle. So we will get angle CDE plus angle DEC plus angle DCE is equal to 180 degrees. That is the angle sum property of triangle. It means CDE is 53, DEC is 35, plus angle DCE is not known to us, so we'll keep it as it is equal to 180 degrees. So if you add this, you will get 3 plus 5, 8, 5 plus 3, 8. So 88. Angle DCE plus 88 is equal to 180 degrees. Now if you transpose 88 to the other side, it will become angle DCE is equal to 180 minus 88 degrees. So this is equal to 92 degrees. So angle DCE is equal to 92 degrees. This was the only question asked to us. We were asked to find DCE and angle DCE is 92 degrees. Dear friends, in class 9 we have 6th chapter lines and angles, and we are solving problem number 4 from exercise 6.3. Now see, in question number 4 we are given that in a figure, if lines PQ and RS intersect at point T, this segment PQ and segment RS intersect at point T, this is what is given, such that angle PRT is 40 degrees, angle RPT is 95 degrees, angle TSQ, this angle TSQ is 75 degrees and we are asked to find angle SQT. SQT is this angle. So let us see how to find the angle SQT. This angle is asked to find. So let's write the given things first. We are given the figure. Then we are given line segment PQ and segment RS intersects at T. This is given. Then angle PRT is 40 degrees. Angle PRT is equal to 40 degrees. Angle RPT is equal to 95 degrees. And angle TSQ is equal to 75 degrees. This is what is given to us. Now we are asked to find the measure of angle SQT. To find the measure of angle SQT. Now let's see how it can be found. First, we will have to consider triangle PRT. In this, two angles are given, so we can find the third angle. And by using the property, angle sum property of the triangle. Now this angle is vertically opposite angle, so we will get the measure of this angle. And then we can find, again, by using the angle sum property of this triangle TSQ, we can find the angle SQT. So let us see how to solve. So here we have to consider triangle PRT. In this, angle PRT plus angle RPT plus angle PTR is equal to 180 degrees. We know that sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So we can write here, the reason can be written as angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum property of triangle. Or you can write the property itself. Property is sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So after putting the values, you will get PRT is 40 degrees. This is 95 degrees plus angle PTR is equal to 180 degrees. Now if this is added, 40 plus 95 is 135. So we will get angle PTR plus 135 is equal to 180 degrees. If you transpose 135 to the other side, it is positive this side, so it will become negative. It means angle PTR is equal to 180 minus 135, that is equal to 45 degrees. We have got angle PTR is equal to 45 degrees. Now see, if this is 45, it means angle STQ is also 45 degrees. The reason is they are vertically opposite angles, and we know that vertically opposite angles are congruent. So here angle PTR is equal to angle STQ. Reason is they are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Vertically opposite angles have equal measure, you can say. It means angle STQ is equal to 45 degrees. So thus we have got this angle STQ is also 45 degrees. Now again consider triangle SQT. So this time consider triangle SQT. In this triangle, again we can say that angle STQ plus angle TSQ plus angle SQT is equal to 180 degrees. We have added all the three angles and measure sum of the three angles must be 180 degrees. So we will get STQ is 45 degrees plus TSQ is 75 degrees plus angle SQT is equal to 180 degrees. Here we have used the property angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum property of triangle. I will write this again. Angle sum property. Angle sum property of triangle. So after putting the values, you will get 45 plus 75 plus angle SQT is equal to 180 degrees. If you add this, it is 120 degrees. 120 plus angle SQT is equal to 180 degrees. If you transpose 120 to the other side, it will become negative. Therefore, angle SQT is equal to 180 minus 120, that is equal to 60 degrees. So, thus, measure of angle SQT is 60 degrees. Measure of angle SQT is 60 degrees.